The song is about the bicentennial. Actually, it spans further back than just 200 years. It goes as far back as we can remember, because we would do well to do that.
It's really a great reminder of where Singapore came from, and where we are today, and never to forget.
We are really looking back into history and to find out more about who we were and what we are today.
Personally, it's important to know my history. As we move on, we cannot forget what happened before and kind of use that to carry us forward.
It's nice to reflect and look back at how far we've come as a country.
This song is very powerful. The arrangement is very cinematic. This song may touch others' hearts.
This song talks about how difficult it was, for someone else to give us this place where we have today. None of this came easy. It's that none of this came easy at all. That spot that we were at, that jetty, it's probably one of the oldest jetties I've ever seen. I really felt like time stood still in that spot. That's amazing. The idea of we were once a fishing port, orang lauts, which is the, people of the sea.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
It's like living in a kampong near the sea. I used to swim there when I was a kid, and it was really fun.
It almost depicts the scene where, Stanford Raffles would have come to Singapore.
We took time to sort of remember a time like this, even when we were recording, right? And filming, and you could see some of the old guys still doing the same thing that their grandparents and great-grandparents would have been doing, years ago, and that's fishing.
I just love dance, and I know such amazing dancers, so I had to use it. This perspective, or this way of telling Singapore's story through dance, has never been used. So when they told me, yeah, we want you to cover 200 years of history, to me, the one way you can do that deeply, meaningfully, is through dance. The symbolism of that movement.
Our country has all these different races, and each race has their own dance. And to see that and to have that first-hand experience and exchange, I thought it was really, it was special to me.
Okay, Ken. Cut.
It's more about those nuances. We learn these little nuances and twitches and movements from one another.
Appreciating each other's culture, the dance, and trying to make things work.
We tried to show that in this video. That is a dance of cultures learning to get to know one another, and it's so exciting to me.
It's pretty cool because I get to really learn from them. Things just flows, and we exchange ideas. Everything was quite smooth.
After this, we're gonna do a family gathering, or you invite people from different races together. So what is open house maybe?
We are at Lorong Buangkok, which is the last kampong left in Singapore. The owner of the kampong has been kind enough to let us use her house. We have a plethora of nostalgic toys and candy from Singapore's yesteryears. We have some photographs from archival photos from Singapore's yesteryears as well. For the final scene, we're going to bring everybody together. Zaihar, our main character, is going to kind of see all the people that have been a piece of his story and his life, and finding himself in super Singaporean fashion. We're getting together to makan. I'm inspired by the nuances of culture and the details that make people tick, whether it's some cultural habit or whether it's just eating damn good food from each other's cultures. The almighty belly is going to tell you the truth, and it's such a great gateway of acceptance of one another. That's the beauty of food, and that's the beauty of cuisines of different cultures, and that's the beauty of Singaporean cuisine.
There's this moment where we share food, we try each other's food, and to put that in dance wise, same in terms of food, what the ingredients are, and in terms of dance, what the ingredients in dance, the moves, what it's made of, the names. It sounds interesting, food, dance, culture, everything is actually that, interlinked. somehow.
Eden, this wonderful little boy that is in the kampong where there's palm trees and this amazing family of people and cultures around him, but he's just distracted by this video game.
I was doing that shot with Eden. Me passing on this coin to him, I guess represent passing on to the next generation. 7, go. Yeah, this one all the way lah. It feels nice like to see like that new generation, see the exchange again, and just to see him, like listen to the instructions and what he's supposed to do, and he nailed it.
This whole project, so far it's just about inclusiveness, and it doesn't matter which generation you are, we can all work together, and finding that we're standing here, so blessed because of what's gone before.
Knowing what the people went through back then, and to see where we are now, actually we've done so much. We've come so far. I really feel like proud, to be living in this country, living in Singapore.
If you really think about it, and the cultures that came here and brought their best skills, whether it was like learning how to tap rubber or make candy, or everyone just brought their best skills. And when that all comes together on one pretty small island, which is Singapore, it's a very special thing in this world. And sometimes it gets lost in the mix.
No matter how, modern or fast-paced, we go, the beauty about it is we still have our culture.
If we step out from a global perspective and we look in, we can see that, yeah, this is what creates our identity, our multiracial culture, our food, and the kind of friendships that we forge, regardless of race. And we grew up, being like this, not knowing that it's actually really unique.
We don't feel different in terms of culture or race or or whatever religion. We just feel that we are Singaporeans. So Singaporeans as one.
Singapore is really unique. Like, we have this diversity and unity, and it's dope.
All that has come to this little island, of so-called fishing village, even before Raffles. We had such a rich history.
These beautiful details is what make cultures coming together so special.
I feel like I'm really blessed to be born and raised here. The more I know things, the more I realize that, oh wow, actually I'm in a good place.
We're from all walks of life. We're coming together, we're just doing something, just to remember, to reflect, to commemorate, and that's what it's all about.
Okay, cut.